Gonna do a little review here on the BMF activator, which is the Bullets Move Faster activator, a rapid fire device. It's a trigger crank made for 22 LR rifles, but I mean, I have seen people use them on their ARs and other guns, but they tell you to only use it with 22 LR or you might have uncontrollable recoil. But before I get into it, I do have some discount codes. I don't know if any of you might be interested in tactical walls here. Freedom 10. It's the same code on all of the cards. So I mean, 100, whatever, however many people out there, this code will work for everybody. You know, tactical walls, as you see there, the little table, they have some really cool, just hidden in plain sight, really neat stuff. But some of their stuff is a little bit pricey. But here's 10% off. That helps. And I did order this from Galati. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Galati International. And here is a 5% off code for them. Save 2017. And same with it. This code can be used by everybody out there. There was a lot of these printed. So that code will work more than one time. So, if anybody wants to place an order one or something. Now, like I said, I ordered this with them because it was the only company that would let me order one on back order. When I initially heard about these and wanted one, it was right after the Vegas shooting. So, at that time, really, you couldn't find no bump stocks, no rapid fire devices of any kind. They just kind of hit peak of popularity for some crazy reason. But anyway, now companies are starting to get these back in stock. And also, Bass Pro Shops and Gables used to sell this device in their store and online, but after the Vegas shooting, they pulled them from their stores and their website, and I do not know if they will ever sell them again or not. But yeah, and here's a 5% off code for them, and they do have a couple things. Like right now, I do know that they do have their ammo belts on sale for $6 a piece. They hold like 50 rounds. They're real tough and sturdy. They're all on sale right now for $6, I believe. Shotgun. I think shotgun's actually $8, but regular rifles and stuff are $6. Not too bad of a deal. They do have a couple different things out there. And also, if you haven't watched a couple of my other videos, a 5% off code for Freedom Munitions is Sooch 00. That's SOOTCH 00 for 5% off at freedommunitions.com. Okay, now let's get into it here. The BMF activator. Waited 2.5 months to get these in, and I did, as you can tell here, I pulled the instruction manual. I did order 2 of these, one for a buddy of mine. They were $19.99 a piece, and then $9 for shipping. And they emailed me and said they just got these in Tuesday, and they shipped it out on Wednesday, so I got it within 2 days. And my initial thought when I first pulled it out of the pack, honestly, is how cheap that plastic is. I mean, look at that. That is really cheap plastic. But hopefully it will hold up. You do get 4 shots for every turn of the crank. So that would have been 4 shots. Okay, now I'm going to show you how it works here. And you can, like I said, people have used these on ARs. This is everything you get with it here. I'm not sure about these white screws yet. Like I said, I've still been playing around with a little bit. But how it works is, this right here goes on the bottom of your trigger guard. And these screws, hold it tight on your trigger guard. So, this part right here will be up against your trigger. Now, depending on how your trigger guard is and what rifle you're using it on, is what type of little spacer you will need. There's a small, medium, and large. 3 different spacers. Now, I believe for my 1022 here, I'll go with the medium. And you would just slide that right in there. And as you have it, imagine my finger is the trigger. You have it on there. That's kind of how it works there. As you see, you get 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shots per turn. So that's kind of right there how it's really how it works. And as you can see, you can really lay some shots down. Like I said, I bought this because I got that GSG 110 round drum mag for the Ruger 1022. And as long as I use Aguila or CCI mini mags, that thing works flawlessly. Like, I might have one jam in 110 rounds. But as you can see here, there's no mag. Gun is empty. And how it works is you just slide it on your trigger guard there with the spacer right there. And you kind of got to play with it to see if you'll need a small, medium, or large thing. Safety is on. As you can see, you know it's wanting to push that trigger. And that's how it works, like that. Just like that's how it looks on your gun. Now, I would imagine this thing would work best if you have, you know, like a rest or something right here, or a little tripod. And then you just start turning the crank. So, I mean, that's kind of how it works there. I'm going to try this out on my 1022 first, and then I might try it out on my AR, or I might wait a few days, but, you know, this is really neat, but again, like I said, it's really cheap made. You know, and it's funny that it can't cost $3 to make these, and then they're selling them for $20 a piece, making a killing, but... You know, it's really just a neat little fun toy to play with at the range. Like, I do live in Tennessee, and right now Tennessee is trying to ban any type of rapid fire device. That would really suck. But I do have another little question I want to ask you guys here. Okay, last time I was, when I took my 1022 here apart and cleaned it, you know, you take the trigger group out of the receiver part there. Okay, so I could swear, though, this is how I do it every time, but I could swear it, but I can't exactly remember. Anyway, with the trigger, what I do is, you know, I take the safety off and I put my finger on the hammer like you would do an AR or something, and I pull the trigger, slowly let that hammer down, just so I can, you know, get a patch and stuff in there, a little bit of Q-tips, and kind of clean it out better. Well, however, when I did that, the middle bar that's in the spring shot out across the room, and then the spring came out. And then these little middle pieces right here, I don't know how well you can see those. I'm pretty sure it's probably another piece that I couldn't find. These little middle pieces, which I'm assuming that's something that broke, just fell out. Now, I did get the spring and that bar back in, and it does work. But what, you know, where these pieces come from? And I cannot let my hammer down without the spring flying out. Is that normal? Like, I've done a lot of stuff on a 1022, but honestly, I haven't never really messed with the trigger. I've always messed with the upper receiver part or the barrel. I've never messed with the trigger. The only thing I've done with the trigger is on my old 1022. You know, the original one I had, I sold that one and bought a VX trigger, which is what I'm probably going to do for this one as well. But what is this? How did that break? And why does it still work with these pieces broke? I'm not sure about that. Maybe somebody out there in YouTube land can help me. Like, I know a lot about the 1022, but I don't know hardly anything about the trigger group at all. You know, I can admit it. You know, I'm one of the most honest people you can meet. If I tell you what I think, you know, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it, you know. But anyway, so that's my review there on the BMF activator. I hope I can, today, you know, is Friday. I hope I can get out this weekend, if the wife will let me, and try this thing out and get a video posted up of me using it with the 110 round drum. So, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And again, I did order this from Gatlin, however you want to say it, International. And don't forget, you know, there's some discount codes. So please like, subscribe, and share. And again, I promised I was going to have my review or giveaway video up this week, but I have gotten a few things in, but I haven't gotten everything in. Like I had gotten a little package coming specifically for a giveaway. I had got that one in, but I had also ordered some patches, like some PVC patches and some other type patches, just to give away, give away to one of you all. But I haven't gotten everything in yet. So what I'll do is probably this weekend, I'll probably just go ahead and do a giveaway video of some of the stuff I have now, and then I'll just do another one later of the patches. So I do have some of the stuff is not necessarily gun related, but it's sports related. It's really cool. So I'll probably have that up in a day or two. It's some nice stuff. Like the value of the giveaway, it's probably over $30. Probably a little bit more than that. It's some cool stuff. Honestly, it's some stuff that you could not even buy right now if you wanted to. So I mean, that's pretty neat. Some like kind of exclusive types. Well, it's not exclusive. It's stuff that happened. Let me tell you this. It was the world's biggest college football game in history. Not only that, but it was America's most attended football game. I have a few memorabilia things. All of it's brand new. And so where the event already happened last year, you can't buy those things anymore, and it's all brand new. So please stay tuned for that, and please subscribe. I really like making these videos, and I hope some people like watching them. Hope somebody can learn something. So that was the BMF activator. Stay tuned for a range video of me using this.